Okay, so making your website page responsive. So you want to click on your smallest page size. I don't necessarily have like the 380 on this one, but I'm just using this as a sample. So in your div tags over here, I'm going to make sure I have them, my selectors all over here as well. When you click on design, right, it's going to show it. Wait, I want split too. So this is your design site.
Yeah.
This is your live site, right?
Yeah.
So basically you will need to scroll these wherever you need to have them, wherever you want them to, like their maximum width to go. So I'm going to go to.
Oh, so because it's stopping it.
Yeah. So it's stopping it from making it smaller. So you have to do it in every one. So in this one, so you'll have to go to like every size basically. So this size, this is what it looks like in this size. And you just have to like adjust these. So see how these ones aren't working right here, functioning very well in this size?
Yeah.
I would just make these columns smaller probably. Oh, but I have to do the picture, the image. The image is different because it's in a different tag. So I would have to do all of these.
But here's the thing, it does work. Like they are smaller in Dreamweaver.
Those ones work?
It's a smaller thing and it works. It's the browsers that aren't working.
Oh.
It's not, so for all intents and purposes, I've done all that.
Okay.
But when I try to view it in a browser, then it doesn't work. But it's working fine here. Like everything's lined up, everything's where it should be.
What browser are you using?
Yes.
I tried different ones. So in Edge, it doesn't work.
Safari, Firefox, or Chrome? Or
Internet Explorer worked, but then the nav bar was in the wrong spot.
Okay.
So it's just not translating. And I'm guessing that Safari doesn't work because it doesn't work on the phone.
Yeah, it would have to be Chrome. I wouldn't trust Safari on.
Because
and this is the problem between Apple and Android and whatever. Like they're all gonna.
Yeah. So it works, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So there's something I need to tell it so that it recognizes all those things. I'm just not sure what that is.
I don't want to save any of that actually, because then I'll screw up my regular file. I'm going to close this. Oh no, I'm not. I want to show you the CS. I want to go to my CSS and find the word flexible or responsive. So that's how I would start doing it. Maybe even in your source code. I don't think yours, well, maybe your source code will have the word flexible, but it's usually in your CSS. That tells it to be responsive. It's not in your HTML coding. Yeah. So here's a flex, display flex, row flex. Also, if you go to your selectors, your CSS coding, just a second, my thing is really small. And you start clicking on these here. They should say, like usually when you open up some of these boxes, they say there's at the bottom of them, like if I say click on this and I create a new class ID, there's a button at the bottom that says make responsive. You clicked on those, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. In Dreamweaver, when it's down at the small size, it's fully responsive. So it should work, but it's not.
That is very strange.
Which sort of.
I would leave it for now. If you have time at the end, then do some more research. Or are you done?
Done. So
This is all you're doing.
Yeah, I'm farting around with it, just trying to make it
Save
look.
it and then make a copy and be like, this is the one that I'm like my test or like, you know what I mean? Like, so save
Okay,
the
that's it.
original so you're not screwing up the one that's working
Yeah,
right now. That's what I would do. And then play with this one and then you can like change things without,
messing it up.
yes,
Yeah,
without completely sabotaging yourself.
yeah,
That's what I would do.
yeah. No, I've done that a few times already. I know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and help you figure this out. I'm gonna have to do some digging.
Yeah, I'm wondering, so in the code, there's, let me just grab it. There's this, so you know where you have the meta name viewport content with
In
device
the HTML, yeah.
scale 1, and then there's a thing after it that says shrink to fit equals no. And I'm
Oh,
wondering if that is,
that might be it. That might be it. I'm trying to look for mine.
is
Meta.
that's the only
So
thing.
mine says compatible, name viewport, content width, device width.
Yeah,
That's what you have too.
yeah, and then
Initial scale 1.
1.0, yeah.
No, yeah. And that's it. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything else.
This one continues on to say shrink to fit. No.
So maybe that is it.
Try taking that out.
I don't know why my content is highlighted in yellow right now, but up here is where you're talking, right? So my meta name, viewport, content, width, device width, initials, that's all mine says.
Yeah.
This one says X-UA compatible, i.e. Edge.
Oh, I don't know if I have that one. Hold on.
So maybe that one? Because Edge is referring to
Oh, no, I do.
the browser.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have that.
And then the UTF-8.
Yeah.
So IE Edge is the Edge browser.
Yes, the browser. I think that's what they're referring to in that because that has to do with like the compatibility of the browser window, right? Like it's the width, it's the viewport you're using.
So then I'm wondering, do you not need to add the other viewports? Like,
well, yeah, maybe you could try just put content IE Edge and then do colon and add Chrome or something like that and see. I'm just gonna try and look that, see how to add.
I'll Google
How
that
to
and see
add
if
browsers to web code.
nobody uses Internet Explorer anymore, do they?
Well, it's still like
Just kidding.
on things, I think, like, or you know what I mean, like it's the default.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they do. I know on my kids' computers that's on there, but that's a PC.
Okay.
How do you set a viewport? It says apply media queries to your layout. Did you read, images and embedded video responsive? Ensure your typography will be easily read. I was hoping for an easier answer. Here we go. Maybe this one. Make it responsive, add a viewport, apply simple styling, set your first breakpoint, constrain maximum. We already did all that. That didn't help me. device width, which is the width of the screen. Okay, we already have that. Did I put browsers? Oh. Browser compatibility. So it says develop in Firefox, fix IE issues by using conditional comments. So I think you could put IE and then you could put Safari, Brenda, or whatever you're using, not Safari, Google Chrome or something, but just put Chrome.
Okay.
Maybe you have to put Google.
Okay. So
cross-building, I can send you this link.
Okay.
Okay, in the chat here. And we
Yeah,
will figure it out.
You know when you're searching for something and you're just not
yeah.
searching the right thing, so it's not coming up?
Yeah, that's when I'm like, that's when, you know what comes in really handy? Thesaurus. Or like, often comes in very handy when you're trying to research something. You're like, what else? What else could I be searching for? You just type in one different word and you get a whole different list of stuff. And you're like, there it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. But yes, researching is a whole nother like task. It gets better with time and practice. I feel like as a mom, I've done a lot of it. So I'm getting really good at it. So I feel like I do it constantly.
Right.
So, okay, let me know what you find out.
Yep.